Okay, well we have our little boat now. And this little boat will now remain here, which is awesome because that way we don't ever have to worry about getting another boat again. And I wonder if there's anything good over here. Probably not. Anyway, for the time being, see now my curiosity is all about me. I don't think we can go this way either. Yeah, let's just park our boat and we'll go back to Lord British's castle. And we'll check in there, we'll do some healing, and we'll also talk to Lord British and see if anybody's leveled up, because like I mentioned, we did do quite a bit of battling while we were trying to get that boat to appear. And then we're also going to pop in and see Hawkwind, as usual, and see if we've achieved any other elevations and any other virtues, and go from there. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. And just like that, we're back at Lord British's castle. So let's head upstairs and we'll go and talk to that guy and see what's what. And no leveling. That's okay. We did level up a little bit. Like I said, while we were fighting, I had to come back and heal up in between some battles. But let's go and see Hawkwind. And who knows where we're at. We might be good, we might be bad, who knows? Oh, I see. Hun has to be revived. I guess we're not dead, we were asleep maybe. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Honesty. We are honest, but we must continue to be honest. Ooh, we can go and get elevation in compassion now. So let's just go over here and we will add some blue color. Okay, so we can seek elevation in compassion, so we have to meditate for 3 cycles. Valor we've already got. Justice we must continue to work on. Sacrifice we must continue to work on. Spirituality we must continue to work on. And humility, ooh, we can also seek elevation, but I forgot that we already had that privilege. Okay, so I guess what we can do from here is, I guess, continue what we were doing, but also too, we can try to go and find that rune of humility in Castle, maybe not in Castle Britannia, but I think in Britain? Is there a treasure room in Britain? Because somebody did give us a hint to go and look for the treasure room in Britain. Unless it's the castle treasure room. It's hard to say for sure. But we'll just take a quick look around here. Okay, well I've searched all of Britannia, or all of Britain I should say, with no luck. So maybe it's actually Lord British's castle, like Castle Britannia, with a treasure room that we need to visit. We'll also visit the healer while we're here too. And we'll donate some more blood, because that's some more sacrificial stuff. Now where would the treasure room be? All I know are these secret ways around, and I don't think we ran into a treasure room when we went the secret ways, so it must just be a room that's obviously present. Because this was the... Oh, there's the treasure room. I'm gonna say it is because this dude's in the wall. Excuse me. Aha. I am a guard. They're all guards. I'm gonna just start saying that to people when they say, hey, who are you? I'm gonna say, I am a guard. Okay. Let's actually speak with the guard that was in here. Hey, get over here, you. I guess they're just all guards. And they don't say anything special. Okay, well this looks like the treasure room. So let's actually search on the chests. Start with this bottom row first. Cool. Alright, so we found that rune of spirituality. So that's awesome. And that's one less thing now that we actually have to worry about finding. So, great. I can't complain. Okay, well we are level 7 now, so that means that we can recruit a character. And I'm wondering, when I think about Katrina, and from what I know about Katrina, is that she's quite weak. She starts at like level 1, I think, because the shepherd route in this game is the hardest. But Jaana is just a regular old good fighter, so I wonder if we should get her first and worry about getting Katrina last. I think that might be a good plan. And then after that, we can go and pay a visit to Skara Brae and eventually go and pick up Katrina from Magencia again. We also do need to backtrack to Magencia. So we do have quite a few little things that we can go and tackle for the moment. But I think the first thing that we should do is go back up to you and recruit our lovely Jaana. So let's go and wait for that moon gate. Alright, so we have just taken the moon gate very far north up to near the town of Yu, and we're gonna go to the town now and go and find Jaana. So we haven't been here in a long while, but Jaana should be just up over in this general direction with her little other buddies here doing some stuff. So I'm pretty sure this is her. Yep, there we go. And because we're level 7 now, we're able to recruit a 7th party member. So we'll just chat with her quickly here. I think we've already talked to her before, but she's a quiet druid. She strives to understand justice. Her health is well. True justice satisfies all, false none. And she says, let justice be thy calling, not thy excuse. Art thou just? I'm going to answer humbly, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can say yes. Many a grave has been unjustly filled in the name of justice. So I don't know if that affects our humility rating, because we answered truthfully but not humbly there. But either way, let's ask her to join us. Wonderful. So there she is, right at the very bottom of our roster. And because Jaana is a druid, she has some capabilities that other party members don't. She's able to use some long-ranged weaponry, like bows and crossbows, unlike shepherds and mages, for example. So she will be a very good addition to our party. Now, we have one more level left to make with Hun, and that will be to reach level 8. And at that point, we'll be able to recruit Katrina from Magencia. But for now, I think that that's a good enough bet. So I don't think, and let's just go check our to-do list, but I don't think that we had any unfinished business up in Yu. Let's just take a quick peek here. Doesn't look like it. Nope, just to get Jaana, and now that's off of our list, so we might as well just get rid of that one. And then I think a good spot to maybe go to is off to Skara Brae, because we did speak with somebody last time who said that we could find out more information about the White Stone by talking to a ghost that stays at the inn in Skara Brae. So let's leave you for the moment, and we'll head back over to, oh, not before we fight this headless, who's now running away from us, but we'll head back over to the Moon Gate. Oh, and there's actually more fights for us. Okay, so one of the other things that I've also noticed is that the fights are starting to get harder too. And this is because we have actually brought our party quite far off from where we started. So I think it's important too to upgrade our weapons sooner than later. But for the moment, I think what we should maybe do is actually sail over to Skara Brae. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes to do that. And while we're there, we can get some more rations, because we are not running dangerously low on food, but we should probably get some more soon, especially since we do have another party member to feed. So I will do that, and I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Alright, so I think another place that might be a good spot to visit on our way to Skara Brae is Jalom, because as I mentioned, the fights are kind of getting harder, and so there are a couple of weapons upgrades that we can get for some of our long-ranged fighters in the form of the crossbow, which is sold here. So let's go over to the weapon shop and we'll see what they have for sale. Alright, so welcome to Willard's Weaponry, and right now we have absolutely no weapons in our inventory just hanging around. So what we can actually do is buy a whole bunch of crossbows for our party members and then sell some of the other things. So I'm just going to double check quickly to make sure that most of our party members can use a crossbow, and I think the only people that we have in our party right now that actually can't use one is Mariah, our mage. So yeah, that's actually the case. So what I'm going to try to do is buy 6 crossbows, and I'm going to equip them onto our other individuals and leave Mariah with the sling, because that's all that she's able to use, and then we can sell our bows. So let's see how much things cost here. Okay, so we would like some crossbows, please. So there's 600 gold pieces each. So that means that we can get 3 to start and then sell some of our other bows, and hopefully that'll bring us close to the price that we will need to get the rest of them. But let's see how we do here. So I'm just going to do some quick purchasing and we'll see where we're at the end of it all. Alright, so as it stood, we could only afford, after buying and selling a couple of things, 4 crossbows. So what that means now is that we have Hun, Dupree, Julia, and Shamino all equipped with a crossbow, which is a little bit of a stronger weapon. And then we still have Jeffrey and Jaana equipped with bows, and Mariah now has still her trusty sling. So that's where we're at. So that's going to help us out quite a bit in these battles, because I wouldn't say that we're getting creamed, but we're certainly not doing as well as we were, since the enemies have gotten quite a bit more vicious as we go. So let's just continue to sail north here, and we'll go up to Skara Brae, which should be pretty much due north of us for the most part. And after that, we're going to take a run to the food store, and hopefully we'll have enough money to actually get some rations. I hadn't thought that through. Oh no, but first we're going to get in a sea serpent fight. Hang on a sec. Alrighty, so we have arrived at Skara Brae with a whopping 247 gold pieces left to our name, because all fights that we fight in the ocean actually don't give us any money, because any treasure chests that we get just kind of sink down to the bottom and disappear forever. So we're in a little bit of a bind, because not only do we need food, we also need to pay money to stay at the inn. So I think food is probably the most desperate situation, so we might as well take care of that. If this food person at the food trough would come over here, that would be awfully nice. Thank you. Holy smokes. Okay. Good day and welcome, friend. May I interest you in some rations? Yes, sir. So 25 for 20 gold pieces. So what do we have? $247. So we can get, let's get 5 packs of rations. And that should leave us some money to fiddle around at the inn, and that'll be enough for now. And then we can go do some battling on the mainland and get some more money and come back if we need to. So nothing else for now. And then let's go up and see our innkeeper here. So this is the innkeeper, and this is the Inn of the Sprites, and this person is named Tyrone. Are you in need of lodging? Yes. Unfortunately, I have but only a very small room with 1 bed. Worse yet, it's haunted. If you do wish to stay, it costs 5 gold pieces. Take it? Yes. Very good. Have a pleasant night. Alright, so now we kind of go into this snooze mode, and unfortunately, the ghost doesn't always appear. So we might have to try this out a couple of times. Alright, so morning is here. The ghost has not appeared. So we're going to exit, and we're going to try this again until we get it. So we are going to stay 1 more night, 2 more nights, a million more nights, however long it takes to get Isaac the Ghost to appear. So we'll take the room. Alright, so here we go. Isaac has finally appeared, and that only took us 3 sleeps, so that's not so bad. So let's talk to him and see what's up. We meet a ghostly figure. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm just going to go back into my spreadsheet here and find where we're at. Okay, so our ghostly figure is named Isaac, and he is a ghost. His job is to haunt the inn. He is many years dead. Yikes. His quest is not complete. Art thou on the quest? Yes. Hope. Alright, and we were told to ask him about the white stone. So he says, the white stone sits atop the serpent's spine. It can only be reached by one who floats within the clouds. Okay. White stone can be reached by floating on Serpent's spine. And for those of you that may not know, Serpent's spine is kind of like a snake-shaped rock cut that's just kind of east of you and kind of north of Britain. So that's something that I don't really know how to get to just yet, but I'm thinking we'll need some kind of maybe a plane or wait, what time period are we in? Maybe like a balloon or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But that's pretty much all that we can ask him. So that was fun. Okay. And he's gonna go right through the wall like a big weirdo. But that's a lot of fun. Alright, so another thing that we may consider doing now is actually going and getting a little bit more money and coming back and getting some more rations before we set out. And I'm just going to pop back over to the mainland to do that, which isn't too far off from where we are. But the next thing that we should probably try to tackle is running over to the 3 castles of Truth, Love, and Courage, being Empath Abbey, Lyceum, and Serpent's Hold, and speaking to each of the barons that are there, because we were told that each one of them would know 1 syllable of the word needed to enter the abyss or something along those lines. We need some information from those 3. So I'm gonna go in, do some fighting, come back, get some more food, and then we'll sail back over to the nearest castle and we'll go from there. Okay, so we have got our hands now on lots of food rations. You'll see we're up to 900 food rations up in the top corner there. And now we are going to do some sailing. And I figure the best bet is to go back down and around with our boat, back up towards Lord British's castle. We can go and see if anybody has leveled up, pay a visit to Hawkwind, etc., etc. And on our way there, we can also stop off at Serpent's Hold, which will be one of the 3 castles that we will need to visit. So if you have forgotten, Serpent's Hold is just at the very southern portion of the world of Ultima 4, and we will head on over to that fairly large island, which shouldn't be too far off from where we are now. We're just heading around the southern tip of the main western portion of the landmass right about now, I would say. And again, we're just back down where we got that wheel. And Serpent's Hold, if I can ever get away from these squids, should just be east of us. And also too, just as a comment, the crossbows that we picked up are quite a bit better, and they put us in quite a bit better position for battle, which has been wonderful so far. We haven't been running into too many issues. There's been no near-death experiences for at least a short time. And also too, we're still working on our compassion, trying to let things flee if they want to flee, but also murdering things that need to be murdered, right? So yeah, it's been kind of tough because I'd like my party to level up, but at the same time, it's also important to make sure that we are letting non-evil creatures flee. And in this case, I think squids might be non-evil creatures anyways, but if they attack us on a boat, it's not as if we can flee from them, for example. Alright. So Serpent's Hold should be right on this island over here. And we're gonna head in. Oh, I guess we could donate to the one-handed beggar again as well while we're here. Roderick. And we'll do our regular 30 gold pieces. Alright, so in to see the Baron, Sentri. So the stately Baron, and now you can see down here that we do have a prompt for the word. So I'm just going to head over to our other spreadsheet here and start another little area. And I'm going to put the word and then the person here. And we're going to have Sentri, and we're going to put SH for Serpent's Hold here, and we'll see what he has to say about the word. I know but one of the 3 syllables. This is core. Alright, so that's an important piece of information. So now he asks, dost thou know the 4 cities of courage? And I'm going to say no. So the 4 cities of courage are Jalome, Minok, Trinsic, and Skara Brae. Okay, so that's good news. So we have that piece of information now. And I don't think, and if we just check our to-do list, I'm pretty sure that we didn't have anything left to do in this area. Nope, doesn't seem so. Alright, so let's head out from here then. And we'll go back to our boat. And so now what I'm going to do is try not to get in a fight with this snake. Because again, we don't want to fight non-evil creatures if possible. Get out of here. I'm trying to spare you, Mr. Snake. I'm way stronger than you. Okay, so I'm just going to sail back up north to Britain. And then we can go see Lord British, go see Hawkwind, and then take the Moongate to a couple of other places as well. So I will see you guys when we get back up there. Okay, so I think we should actually take a small detour before going back up to see Lord British, because I was watching some of my older videos just to see if there was anything I had forgotten to go back to. And one important thing is that we have actually not gone back to pause and unlocked the door to the stable, which I had said I was going to come back and do, but we didn't. So let's go and do that now while we're here. So the stable was just located down here, and there was that locked door right there that we didn't actually go in and unlock yet. Okay, so this person will also give us a horse, but we don't have any money, so we're gonna say no. And I think all a horse does is allows you to travel maybe faster on land. You have a little bit more speed when trying to evade enemies and things like that. But we can actually use a key here and unlock this door and head over here. And I don't think we want to fight this horse. So we're gonna try to avoid getting in a fight with this horse too. Go away, I don't want to fight you. Okay, so I've just got us back to our conversation spreadsheet as well so that we can speak to this new person. So let's see what they have to say. So this is Francesca. She's a tough girl. She's a stable hand. Her health is right good. I saw the way you dealt with old Red Eye. You haven't come to steal a horse, I hope. Nope. Then must be to see Smith. The talking horse. Oh man. So this is funny because in this game we seem to constantly be talking to things that you can't normally speak to. So yeah, we've spoken with onks and water, and now I guess we're gonna have a chat with one of these nice horses. So let's see if we can find Smith. Alright, that was an easy guess. So I am Smith. You see a white stallion. His job is not much. His health is good. And I guess he doesn't have anything else to say to us. He won't join us, will he? I cannot join thee. I am but a fair steed that must sit here and have fun with my other horse friends indefinitely, but thank you for the invitation. Okay, does this horse say anything? And neither does this horse. Okay, well, that was fun. Well, we talked with Smith the horse. Let's see if Francesca says anything else. I don't think she will, but just because we've spoken with her little buddy Smith, I don't really want to steal. But yeah, okay, so she doesn't say anything different to us at this point. But yeah, that was worth the detour. Okay, so just to double check our to-do list, I think all I had written in was pause and then to go back and see some locked doors here. And then also too, we still have a note here about visiting Sir Simon and Lady Tessa about the mystic arms, but I don't think we can do that until we're 8 parts Avatar. So for now, I think we're done here. So yeah, from what I understand, that conversation with Smith is actually broken. He's supposed to give you a hint about something in the game, but it wasn't done properly, so apparently they ended up putting it in Ultima 5. From what I understand, I haven't played Ultima 5, but that's just word on the street, according to the internet. But he's supposed to give you some sort of hint toward your quest, and obviously does not. Alright, well, we are back at Lord British's castle, so we might as well head in here and go see our favorite lord, our favorite sovereign, and see what he has for us. It might be a big pile of nothing. It might be a level. Who knows? Alright, so Shamino has gone up a level, which is wonderful. But that's about it. So we are going to tell him as usual we're not well, and then he will heal us. So, good. Alright, so let's go and see Hawkwind, because we haven't done that in a while. And seeing Hawkwind not only tells us where we need to go next for elevation, but also allows us to increase a little bit of our spirituality. So let's see what he's up to. Okay. So, if we just head over to our Shrines and Stones tab, you'll see that we have 2 parts Avatar so far. These are in orange. So we are an Avatar in Honor and in Valor. We have elevation in Compassion and Humility, so we can visit those 2 shrines, but the Humility shrine is kind of out of the question for a long while, because we've learned that it's actually on the Dark Island, which is kind of near the end of the game, from what I understand. But anyway, we can still ask him about honesty, spirituality, justice, and sacrifice, and see where we're at. So let's start with honesty. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. He says that we still need to do some work. Spirituality? Nope. Not quite ready for elevation there just yet. Justice? Not quite. And last but not least, sacrifice. And not quite. Alright, so we're about halfway there. I guess we just need to keep giving blood, keep letting things flee from battle, keep buying more reagents from the blind herb lady and paying her the correct amount of money, etc., etc. Alright. Now, I guess the easiest thing to do to get to Empath Abbey and to get back over to the Lyceum would be to use the moon gates, and we can do a couple of other important things as well when we're in those general areas. So the first one I think I'm going to go up to is Empath Abbey, since it's a quick little spin through the moon gate, and I just actually missed it. Damn it. Just actually missed it. So we're going to wait to go up to you and then pop down there, and then we'll either sail east over to the Lyceum by Moonglow, or we'll come back and take the Moongate to there. So anyways, I'm going to wait very patiently for the Moongate to come back, and we'll head up to you.